Hi everybody, we're on day one of the second learning packet, and we're in the spelling section, and we're talking about words with AR, OR, and ORE. So we're going to start with the AR pattern. First things first, remember the AR digraph together, they say R, right? Whereas our other two, OR and ORE, say OR. So this week we're talking about words that say R and words that say OR. And the first thing they want us to do is to choose a word from the box and put it into each sentence where it belongs. Let's take a look at the words we have going on here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find all of the R words going on here. I'm going to highlight them green. The first one is the planet Mars. The second one that says R is the word artistic. Then we have parking, cart, largest, and parlor. All right, now we're going to go in for the words that say or. And or can be spelled OR, or it can be spelled ORE. In the word chores, you're going to see the ORE spelling. In the word morning, you're going to see the OR spelling. In the word explore, ORE. All right, so we have the green words saying R and the blue words saying OR. Now we just need to figure out which word goes in which sentence. This tree is the blank tree on the street. Now if I go through and I put each word in and see if it makes sense, I do something that sounds a lot like this. This tree is the Mars tree on the street. Okay, that's bizarre and doesn't work. This tree is the chores tree on the street. It's not working. I need to go through and do that with each word to find the one that makes the most amount of sense. And once I've found the word that makes the most amount of sense, I need to write it. Hopefully, you have figured it out. And if you haven't, pause the video for a sec. See if you can't figure it out on your own. This tree is the blank tree on the street. Ready? Largest. This tree is the largest tree on the street. That's the word we want. That's the one that makes sense here. All right, let's look at 2. Have a seat in the blank, said the butler to the guest. Now, a lot of us aren't really familiar with the word that goes in this spot, so I'm going to help you out here. We're looking for a fancy room where people would sit and wait for the host or the owner of the house. See, we've got a butler telling people to sit down in this fancy room. So we can tell we're talking about a fancy house with lots of different rooms. And this room that we're talking about is a room specifically designed to have guests waiting for you. And that is the parlor. Most houses nowadays do not have a parlor. But that's where you would sit with your guests, or the guests would sit and wait for you. Have a seat in the parlor, said the butler to the guest. All right, number 3. The bold scientists planned to blank the bottom of the ocean. So what's the word that's going to make the most amount of sense there? And again, try putting each word in to figure out which one makes the most sense, keeping in mind that we have used largest and parlor. The word is explore. The bold scientists planned to explore the bottom of the ocean. Number 4. The driver looked for a blank space for 5 minutes. See if you can't figure out what word goes in that spot. Don't worry, I'll go over the answers when we're done. Number 5, put your groceries into the blank. Number 6, my favorite time of day is blank. If I go too fast for you, pause me. Finish writing your answers, and then we'll go over what should have been in each spot. 7, Painting, singing, and dancing are blank hobbies. Number 8. I wish I could fly to the planet blank. Number 9. Taking out the trash and making my bed are on my list of blank. All right, see if you can't figure out the answers for each one. I'm going to go over what the answer should be, and if you make a mistake, erase it and fix it. Number 4. The driver looked for a blank space for 5 minutes. Parking, because that's what drivers are looking for when they're driving around looking for some kind of a space. They're looking for a parking space. Number 5, put your groceries into the, what do you use when you're at the grocery store? You use a shopping cart. So cart. Number 6, my favorite time of the day is, and there's only one word up there that is an actual time of day, and that is morning. Number 7, painting, singing, and dancing are blank hobbies. Okay, this one's a little bit tricky. Painting, singing, and dancing are all forms of art. So what we're looking for here is the word artistic. They are artistic hobbies. Number 8, I wish I could fly to the planet. There's only one word up there that is a planet, and it must start with the capital M, Mars. So if you didn't start with a capital, fix it. Number 9, taking out the trash and making my bed are on my list of those things that you're supposed to do to help out around home. Chores. Exactly. And hopefully you guys are all doing daily chores and making your bed and helping out at home. Okay, so those are what the answers should be. Remember, we're talking about words that say are and or this week. If you have any questions, post them in Google Classroom, and I will be talking to you later.